Hello everyone. So I welcome you all in this orientation session of MGP 2023. So in this session we will try to I will try to explain you everything about MGP, what you are going to get if you are enrolling in MGP 2023, and why you should enroll in MGP programs, and over the years how it has helped the toppers or students have taken a lot of benefits from MGP, and year on year we have seen that almost a lot of toppers have come out or emerged from the MGP program. So once again I welcome you all in this orientation session of MGP 2023, where we are going to discuss, or where we are going to deconstruct everything about MGP program. All right. So once again I welcome you all. All right. So MGP program is basically a mentor guided test series program which helps students or who are preparing for the civil service examination, all right. So if you talk about what would be the structure of our session and what it will entail, all right, so we'll be talking in detail and in depth about the MGP program and what are its variants, MGP, MGP plus and MGP plus plus, what they entail and what is the pattern and structure of it, that we will discuss. Then we'll try to understand that MGP 2023, what all test and what all everything we are going to get in that program, that also we'll try to look at. Third would be the whether to go for offline mode or online mode, what is the difference, we will see in this session. And then we'll talk about one of the most important thing you can say in the MGP program is mentorship support, where a student get access to some of the very experienced mentor, and they try to help students to evaluate their mistakes. Constructive feedbacks are provided. Students are exposed to their mistakes, and not only they are exposed to their mistakes, they are also told how to avoid them and how to more add on from there. All right, so we'll talk about the mentorship support, how students who have enrolled in the MGP program can avail it. And then in the last we'll try to see the once you have decided and you have enrolled in the program, what are some of the best practices, or you can say the mistakes, best practices to follow, or you can say the mistakes to avoid to get maximum or to derive maximum benefit out of this program. All right. So we will be looking all those things in a very in-depth manner, so that you are having a very comprehensive idea about what you are going to get into. All right. So let us move ahead. Some of the toppers testimonials you can see. So over the years, in the last almost, once we have started in something around 2015 onwards, so we have been very fortunate that we have helped students through our MGP program, and year on year basis we have consistently delivered all the toppers or most of the toppers in the CSC examination. UPSC CSC examinations are from our MGP program. So if you talk about the last year itself, that is 2020 UPSC CSC, so we have Mamta Yadav, she got AIR 5. All right, she got AIR 5. Then we have Apala Mishra, she received or she got AIR 9. Then we have Divya Mishra who got AIR 28. We have Karishma Nair who have secured All India rank of 14. So what is the point I'm trying to tell you is that we have consistently improved the, you can say, answer writing abilities of the students who have joined us. The students who have joined us has taken a immense benefit, and that is what it's showing in their ranks. That is what it is showing in their ranks. So just a brief idea that a lot of previous year's toppers, including the AIR 1, has been the MGP student, students. So these are all the testimonials of the previous year's toppers. All right, so let us try to deconstruct or in detail analysis of what is an MGP program. All right, what is it is and what are the deliverables you are going to get once you join in the program. All right, so if you talk about MGP, so it is a mentor guided test series program, test series program for the civil service examination. For the civil service examination, we have different variants of MGP. For example, if you see the mains pattern of UPSC, so we have 4 papers. If you see the UPSC CSC mains, civil services examinations mains pattern. All right, so we have GS papers. In that we have GS paper 1, paper 2, paper 3 and paper 4. All right, so we are having 4 papers in GS. Then we have essay test paper. Essay is also there in the mains examination, where you have to write essays on the topics given. So you have to write 2 essays. All right, you have to write 2 essays around 1000 to 1200 words in 3 hours duration. Then we have optional paper. All right, so it is in UPSC you have to take 1 optional paper, all right, from a list of subjects provided, and you have to give the test for your optional paper. That will be including paper 1 as well as paper 2. All right, so this is the structure of the mains examination, and you should understand that getting a good marks in the mains is very, very important if you are trying to get into the top ranks. Getting the very good score in mains. Getting very good score in mains is very much needed, so that you are able to be in top 10, top 50 or top 100. All right, and this is where MGP come into picture. And we have delivered it on year basis. If you see the marks of various toppers in GS as well as essay, so they have been part of MGP, and through this series of answer writing test, they have written a lot of tests in the MGP. They have received feedbacks, evaluators feedback from one side. They have received inputs from the mentors, mentorship support on the another sides. All right, and they have also taken help from the well structured answers which are being given to them. All right, So overall what we have done is we have kind of a very robust test series we have prepared, we have devised, which have helped students to get a top ranks in the UPSC CSC examination. All right. So that is one thing. That is one thing. Another thing is the structure or what you are going to get in the MGP program. All right, what you are going to get in the MGP program. So first of all, if you see, if you talk about MGP, so it is mentor guided test series program. That is one thing. And if you are trying to understand how it will help you, so for 2023 students, you will be writing mains somewhere around in September 2023. September 2023. So if you're starting from April onwards, it is a very long journey. That is the first thing, that it is a very long journey. Second thing is the direction and discipline you need on a constant basis so that you are able to cover your syllabus, you can say in time or before time. All right, in time or before time. So this is where MGP is going to help you. This is where MGP is going to help you through a series of tests. You will be able to cover your syllabus in a time bound manner, and you will also see that you are not only covering the syllabus, you are also testing yourself. You are also testing yourself through series of questions through which you are also trying to learn things, you are also trying to revise things. That is what MGP is going to help you. First, it will be allowing you to cover the syllabus in a timely manner. That would be one thing. Second would be through series of tests, you will be able to analyze yourself whether you are moving in the right direction, whether you are covering the things which are asked by UPSC. So the direction of your preparation is very much important. Direction of your examination preparation is very much important, very much important. And the third thing which I would like to highlight is that in the MGP++ variants, you will be having access to what we have called as concept classes. What we have called is concept classes, where the duration, within the duration of 5 minutes to 30 minutes, you will be getting a very, very comprehensive, or you can say that very to the point information about any topic, which will help you in conceptual clarity of that topic, or you may get some very important or very significant value addition points which you can write in the examination. And sometimes you may find that you are not getting any good source to cover any topic. For example, let us say in GS3 you have to go for inclusive development. Sometimes you may not find anything comprehensive ki what you need to study for inclusive development, and through series of concept classes you will be getting at least filler contents what you can write in those topics, So that would be the concept classes. And fourth would be through these series of disciplined, once you are writing the test, you are understanding how to approach your mains examination. You are also trying to work towards improving yourself by always working on the feedbacks provided by the evaluators and mentors. So over a period of time, MGP will kind of the fear which you have of writing things you will definitely feel that you have overcome that fear through writing these tests, which will definitely help you in getting or fetching good marks in the mains examination. So that is how MGP plays a very significant role in improving and increasing your mains examination marks. All right. Third is what is like deliverables. Once you are joining these MGP program, what you are going to get. All right. What you are going to get. First is would be you are going to get test series syllabus paper or test series you will be having a detailed schedule of your test series, when the test is going to happen, what is the syllabus of those tests, and also you will be having that what resources you can refer to also. What resources you can refer to. Alright, so we have designed this schedule in such a manner that you may comprehensive coverage of syllabus is there. Each and every part of the syllabus is given adequate focus, adequate time, so that if you are going through all the schedule and giving test on a regular basis, it is helping you in covering of entire syllabus in a very comprehensive manner, So first would be you will be understanding the syllabus also, you will be understanding the test schedule also, when is the test and what is the syllabus of those tests. That will be the first thing. Second thing, also you will be having access to a list of keywords. All right, a list of keywords where you will we have tried to break down a syllabus in terms of what you need to study under those topics. What you need to study under those topics. For example, if you see the we have a section art and culture in GS1, which says that we have to study the art and culture of the India in the ancient time as well as medieval time. All right, so we have to look into the architectures also. So what comes under those things, that we have tried to break it down through use of keywords. So that also you will be having access. It makes easier for you to understand, okay, what would be coming under this part of the syllabus. What would be coming under this part of the syllabus. All right. Third would be the test paper. So you, through a series of test papers, you will be seeing a lot of quality questions. You will also be seeing questions from basic level as well as questions from very advanced level. So what you are going to see is you will be moving from basic to advanced. You might be getting two types of question paper depending upon your test. One is half length test paper. Half length test paper which comprises of 10 questions in 1.5 hours. Alright. So half length test question, it will kick start you that you start writing answers. You start writing answers. You start sitting for 1.5 hours. You try to complete the question paper in 1.5 hours. So it will be a kind of kick starter for you, and also it will help you in depth coverage of your syllabus. In depth coverage of your syllabus, because you will be having a lot of half length test paper in the coverage of your syllabus. Alright. Another is full length test paper. Another is full length test paper, which is the 20 questions in 3 hours, which will give you the feel that what UPSC asks. Alright. What is the actual UPSC mains paper, and trust me, the questions quality are top notch. And if you see our previous MGP papers, they have constantly delivered, or the actual questions which are asked in the UPSC, they have already almost majority of the themes, as well as you can say that sometimes almost 40% of the questions, similar questions are asked in the mains examination. So that is the level of our question papers. They will be top notch. Sometimes it may be a little harder in comparison to UPSC mains paper also. So through these test papers you will be able to understand what is your level of preparation and what you can expect in the UPSC mains question paper. Alright. So that would be the another thing which you will be getting in this thing. Next would be test paper solutions. Alright. Test paper solutions will also be provided to you. Alright. And the basic idea is that you are able to understand through these solutions that what needs to be written in those answers to get good marks. What needs to be written in the questions or in the answers, so that one can expect good marks in the mains examination. So it will be providing you quality content, alright, in terms of, let us say, value addition, in terms of some facts and figures, sometimes in kind of what diagrams or flow chart one can write in the examination or in that questions, that also you will be getting. And also the question length is around somewhere around 400 to 500 words, so that it is not very bulky. You are getting almost to the point answers for the questions. Alright. So you can take the facts and figures, you can take the value additions from the answers, you can also take the diagrams, flow charts, presentations, and you can directly write those in your content, so that you are also benefiting from the solutions. You are also benefiting from the solutions. That is the another part. So it will provide you kind of, you can say, ready-made content which you can directly replicate in the mains examination, which you can directly replicate in the mains examination. All right. Then the fifth is evaluation. Evaluation of your answer sheet. Evaluation of your answer sheet. So we usually promise that you will be getting your checked copy within 12 days, but in most likely scenario, you will be getting your copies within 5 to 6 days after checking. All right, so after checking, if you are writing in an offline format, you can collect your copies. You will be intimated when your copy is checked through messages, through emails. All right, so you can collect your copy from the offline center, and also in your student portal, it will be also uploaded so that you can see see your PDFs of it. All right, so a very robust marking system has been, we have devised it, and you will be provided a very objective assessment of what you have done right or what you need to do. All right, very objective assessment of your answers. You will be exposed to your what you have not done correctly or what you have done correctly. So very objective comments are provided by our evaluators, and if you work, it is expected that you work on those comments which are provided, so that moving from test 1, 2, 3, 4, you are able to understand, okay, these are some of the mistakes which I should not commit in the writing answers. All right, so that is a very, very significant part of the MGP program, that you get your copies checked in time. Also, you get some very significant comments from the evaluators to improve, or what needs to be done to improve your answers. All right, so that is also a very, very significant part of the MGP program. All right, so that is there. And sixth is, what we are talking about is mentorship support. So it is one of the key highlights of this MGP program, where the students who are writing the test or who have enrolled, they get access to one of the very best pool of mentors which we have in our Forum IAS Academy. All right, so you can access them or access the mentors offline if you visit the centers, or you can raise your ticket by going to your student portal, and within 24 hours you will be connected to 24 to 48 hours you will be connected, or you will be talking to mentors. So you can reach out to mentors through WhatsApp, availability is there, Zoom call is there, phone call is there. So a very robust mechanism has been provided, so that online mentorship is also a kind of similar to offline mentorship. All right, so the mentors help you in whatever academic queries you are having with respect towards this examination. They have almost all of them has written multiple times mains, and multiple interviews they have faced, so they know this exam, or know what is required in this examination. So they will definitely provide you a significant inputs to improve your whatever difficulties or whatever issues you are facing, be it answer writing or be it how to go about covering a syllabus, all those things. All right. So mentorship support has been a very, very significant part of the MGP program, where they, you know, most of the students have got benefited from it. They have got the feedbacks from the mentors, they have worked upon it, they have again met them, and they have again got the kind of a series of conversations. They understand what is required in this mains answer writing, and they try to develop those things through the cumulative mentorship support. All right. So this is also one of the very significant part of the MGP. So mentorship support. Then what we are having is, if you are taking part in MGP plus, so MGP plus will be having essay question papers, essay test. All right. So as I have already told you that in the mains examination, you have to, there is one essay paper where you have to write 2 essays in 3 hours. All right. So each essay is of 125 marks, and you need to write each essay in 1000 to 1200 words. All right. So essay paper is also very significant paper. If given the good questions, if you have done it, if you have written good essays, if you have got good feedbacks, good mentorship support, then one can expect that they can get good marks in the essay test paper, in the essay test. And also getting good marks in a essay paper will help you significantly boost your overall mains marks, as well as your overall rank in the final rank list. All right. So I will suggest you do not take essay paper very lightly, and from the beginning itself try to write essays, try to work upon the mentors guiding you, whatever their feedbacks they are providing you, so that over a series of tests you are confident enough that you can write good essays. All right, you can write good essays. So that is another thing which you can do. This is one of the very significant part. Next is the concept which we have introduced is concept classes. All right. So this is part of our MGP plus plus. If you are taking part in MGP plus plus, then you will be getting access of around more than 300 plus concept classes. And the idea behind the concept classes is that you get within, and the duration of this concept classes would be around 5 minutes to 30 minutes, and within that duration you are delivered some very crisp content about a topic, where you can get a kind of conceptual clarity. If you are lacking in it, conceptual clarity of that topic, that can be one thing, conceptual clarity. Second is, you can also expect value addition point on that topic, value addition point on that topic. For example, let us say in GS3 we have a topic called disaster management. All right, environment and disaster management is there. So within the disaster management, since it is a very open-ended thing, so within disaster management what needs to be done, what points you can write so as to fetch extra mark. All those things can be seen in our concept classes. All those things can be seen in our concept classes. So that will be providing you a kind of reference material, if you can say that, in certain topics. Also you will be able to understand what exactly you can write in a particular topic. If a question is asked on those lines, what exactly or what you are expected to write in the answer. So concept classes will help you in understanding all those things. So it is a part of our MGP++ program. Another thing which you will be getting would be access to best answers or best answers copies of other student. Alright, best answer copies to other students. Alright, so you on your student portal, so once you enroll in the MGP program, you will be given a login ID and password where you can access your student portal, and there you will be having access to good copies. Alright, so you can learn from the other people. Seeing a good copies, it will help you in peer-to-peer learning. Also sometimes it may help you know what can be a better introduction, what can be a better arguments in the questions. So best copies will also be provided, which will mostly help you in learning from the positives of other people, alright. So that will also be available to you. So these are the things which you can expect or which will be delivered in this MGP program. And if you talk about kind of MGP, MGP plus and MGP plus plus, what it is. So basically these are different variants. So if you are opting for MGP, it will have test papers or test series based on GS papers only. So GS 1, 2, 3, 4. So it will cover the syllabus of GS 1, 2, 3, 4. So test series will be covering the syllabus of GS 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. And if you are talking about MGP plus, so it will cover this GS and plus essay is also included. Essay is also included in MGP plus. Alright, in MGP you are having test series based on GS, coverage of GS syllabus only. In MGP plus we are having GS papers plus essay test paper is also included in MGP plus. Alright, then again we are having MGP plus plus, where you are having access to GS papers plus 300 plus concept classes. +300 concept classes you can have access to. So this is what we are calling of MGP, MGP plus and MGP plus plus variants of MGP. Alright. So I hope you got a better idea, or you got a idea of what MGP is all about, what you are going to get once you are enrolling into the MGP program, and the different variants of it, Moving ahead, so if you talk specifically about MGP 2023 cohort 1, MGP 2023 cohort 1, which is going to start on 3rd of April 2022. So if you talk about the structure of MGP, MGP 2023 cohort 1 going to start from 3rd of April 2022. So if you talk about MGP, a total of 43 tests is there. A total of 43 tests is there, which is comprising of 22 half length test and 16 full length test. All right, 22 half length test, 16 full length test, and 5 open test. So in MGP you are getting 43 tests, and I have told you it will be covering the entire GS syllabus excluding essay paper. All right, entire GS syllabus excluding the essay paper. And if you talk about MGP plus variant, there the GS papers are there, 43 tests of GS papers plus 8 additional essay test papers you are going to get. 8 additional essay test papers you are going to get if you are trying to see the MGP plus variant. And if you are talking about MGP plus plus, again you will be having access to 43 tests of the GS papers and 300 concept classes, 300 plus concept classes you will be having access, covering entire syllabus, or exhaustively covering or providing you a quick revision type series things so that you can get what you can write in the examination, conceptual clarity also, value addition also, or you can say type of contents which you can need to write in the examination. So more than 300 plus concept classes access you will be getting in MGP plus plus. So MGP plus plus comprises of 43 tests and more than 300 plus concept classes. All right, more than 300 plus concept classes. So in MGP you are having total of 43 tests. All right, in MGP plus you are having a 51 test. All right, 43 GS test plus 8 essay test, and in MGP plus plus you are having 43 GS test plus 300 plus concept classes. All right. So this is what the structure of MGP 2023 cohort 1 looks like, and through series of tests, you will be having an understanding of from basic to advanced level questions, how to write answers, multiple revisions of the syllabus, and if you are taking part in MGP plus, you will be also understanding how to approach and write the essay papers. All right, so this is the structure of MGP 2023 cohort 1, which is starting on 3rd of April 2022. 3rd of April 2022. All right, so this is the thing. Next is MGP offline and online. All right, so if you're talking about offline, So on the designated test date, you can go to our offline centers. So we have centers in Karol Bagh, Delhi. Alright, we have centers in Patna and we have center in Hyderabad. Alright, so people who are enrolling in offline can go to the center, alright, can visit the center at the designated date of your test. There at the centers you will be provided question cum answer booklet. Question cum answer booklet will be provided to you, which contains the question also and the space in which you have to write the answers, which is very equivalent to what you will be getting in the main UPSC examination. Alright, so question cum answer booklet will be provided. Then within the designated time you write your answers in it and you submit your copy QCA at the center itself. Alright, you submit your QCA at the center itself. Then within almost 5-6 days you will be getting your copies checked. So a PDF will be uploaded on your student portal also, and you may visit the center and take the offline copies also. Take your copies offline also. So that is what is there in the offline center. Alright, that is what there in the offline center. Again, if you talk about our online thing, let us say you are not visiting any centers, so that is also not a very essential things. You can write our MGP test anywhere. So we have very robust IT systems we have developed, so that you will be getting everything in online manner, a very seamless experience you will be having. Alright, so getting the timely delivery of test papers, answers, evaluated copies, mentorship supports, everything is there on the online, and that is very much equivalent to what you are going to get in the offline fashion. So there is absolutely no difference. It's just that you are not visiting the center and you are not visiting the center, as well as you are just writing at your own convenience in the online manner. Alright, so in the online you will be once you enroll in the program, you will be provided login ID and passwords through which you can access your student portal. You will be having access to a student portal. Where you will be getting your question paper in the PDF format. It will be uploaded on the designated date and time. Alright, you can take the printout of your question paper. There also you will be having access of question cum answer booklet. Alright, it will be a PDF will be uploaded at the student portal. If a student has access to printer and all, they can take the printout of that QCA paper. They can write their answers, then they can scan their copies and they can upload their PDF in the student portal, and then you will be getting your copies checked within 5 to 6 days. So it does not make any difference whether you are writing test offline at the offline center or you are writing test online at your home or at your convenience. Once you have submitted your copy, we do not differentiate whether it is offline and online. You will get the same experience everywhere. Alright, so if let us say offline copies are checked 5 to 6 days, online copies will also be delivered to you in 5 to 6 days. All right, so you will be getting your copies checked with overall evaluators comments in your student portal. All right, student portal. So that could be one way of doing the things. Uh, Another thing is, for example, some of you may not have the access to printers. There you can take the printout of, you can see the question paper will also be there. Question paper will also be there. So you can see the question paper. You can write your answers in, let us say, A4 size papers. However, what you need to understand is that in the first paper which you scan would be your details. Your details should be there. Your name, your email ID, your phone number, your forum IS, roll number. Alright, so this has to be very clearly mentioned in your front page of your copies. Alright, otherwise sometimes it becomes difficult to understand. Alright, so you can write answers in the A4 size paper also, and you can scan it and upload it on the portal. Alright, so that is the thing which you are getting in the offline and online mode. So the only thing which I would want to tell you is there is absolutely no difference whether you are enrolling in online MGP or offline MGP. So do not have this differences in your mind that offline and online have certain differences. So absolutely no differences there. All right, so these are the things in the MGP offline and online. Then to avail mentorship support, again you can visit our offline centers and you can see the mentors are available there. Mentors are available at the offline centers. So if you want to visit the centers and talk to the mentors, that is one way of availing the mentorship supports in the offline mode at our centers in Delhi, Patna and Hyderabad. You can walk in the centers and you can just have your doubts or whatever queries resolved by the mentor who is available at that time. All right, so that is one way. The second way is for the online students. For the online students, how can they access to or they get access to the mentors? So in online mode, once you log into your student portal, there will be a section called raise a query or raise a ticket. All right. So there a student can go and they can write their queries, whether they want to have a mentor call or whatever issues they are facing, and within 24 hours to maximum of 48 hours they will be getting a call from our mentors. So it can be a normal phone call also, it can be a Zoom call also, where a student get access to face talking to our mentor. So that is why I am saying that in online mode also you will be getting access to the mentors and you will be getting your queries resolved in a variety of ways. For example, phone call can be there, Zoom call can be there, WhatsApp call can be there. So all those facilities are there. So within 24 to 48 hours you will be getting a call from our mentors, so that they are able to understand whatever difficulties you are facing, so that it can be resolved. So offline you can walk into the center, and online you can raise a ticket going to your student portal, so that you are getting a call within maximum of 48 hours. You will be reverted back by a mentor. All right. So in this manner, a very robust mentorship support is provided. And one thing I would like to clarify here is that in online mode, if you see the last year, a lot of students have enrolled in the online manner only, and the experience has been very good. All right. So we make sure that every queries of students are resolved within a minimum of 48 hours. We try to do it on the same day itself, but if it is not possible, the next day you will be getting a call. All right. The next day you will be getting a call from our mentors. All right. So that is the thing, and in this fashion you can avail our mentorship support. In this fashion you can avail our mentorship support. All right. So we have talked about the MGP program, what it is, what the deliverables you are going to get. We have talked about the structure of your MGP 2023 cohort 1 program, what all tests it is going to happen. And now let us suppose that you have enrolled in the program. Now in the last, let us discuss what are the some best practices which you should keep in mind, or let us say mistakes which you needs to avoid so as to derive maximum benefit, so that you are getting very good marks in the CSE mains examination. All right. So basically it's kind of do's and don'ts. If you see, do's and don'ts. So first is writing the test in time bound manner. All right. At least you have started writing test on the test dates. Starting is very much required. In the beginning itself you will have a lot of inertia in your mind. You will always think of, let me read more, and then I will not write the test 1 because I am not able to cover the syllabus, let me not write the test 2. So in the beginning most of you will have a lot of inertia, majorly because of, let us say, syllabus is not completed, or in the back of mind you are thinking that you may not be able to write very good answers. See, in terms of writing answers, in the beginning you will write one of the worst answers of your life. So that is mostly a given part. But understand that until and unless you start writing, even if you are writing bad answers, you will not be able to evaluate things, and you will not be able to get feedbacks from the evaluators as well as mentors. So first thing is, try to write test, try to come on the test times, whether you are doing it in online manner or offline manner. You are getting started. You are just at least getting started is what is needed. You should not delay your answer writing. All right. You should not delay your answer writing, because trust me, unless if you talk to some of the toppers itself, they will say that they have written one of the worst answer and they do not even want to visit those answers again. But if you're not writing, things, you will not be getting feedbacks or critical inputs from the mentors, and it will be very difficult for you to improve the things. So first of all, the best advice is, or the most significant advice is, you start writing test on the designated dates. All right, whatever the schedule you are having, you start writing the test. That is the first important point which you need to keep in mind. Second is, try to cover syllabus as much as possible. All right. So that is also one of the very important idea behind the test series, is that through the different test papers, you are able to cover the syllabus of the mains examination. All right. So before attempting a test, make sure that you are at least giving, trying to complete the syllabus of the test, what is there. Even if you are not able to complete 100%, but try to be close to it. No, you should not say that I am only 40%, I have only covered the syllabus. So what is required is at least good amount of hours have been put in before writing a test, so as to you are at least trying to cover syllabus, let us say 80%, 90%, or till 100%. So covering the syllabus is very much required, because then only you will be able to understand, okay, these things can be written. Because if you are not reading the things, if you are not, let us say, preparing the notes, then it will be very difficult for you to write good answers, because you do not know the content also. All right, you do not know the content also. So that is the another advice for you people, that try to cover syllabus, try to invest maximum amount of hours before writing a test. All right, before writing a test. All right. Third is, work upon all right. So once you have given the test, so before test you are required to invest a certain amount of hours, so that you are completing your question paper or completing your syllabus. Once you have given the test, and you have got your evaluated copies back, try to see and try to observe whatever mistakes have been pointed out by the evaluators, whatever the comments have been provided by the evaluators, try to see. All right, and try to work upon those feedbacks by the evaluator in the upcoming test. So that would be another thing, that try to be take the feedbacks of the evaluators very seriously, because they have been checking the copies for the past several years. So it will help you in getting the good marks in the mains examination. It will be helping you in getting the good marks in the mains examination. So that will be another thing. Fourth and very important thing is, try to seek or talk to mentors. All right, talk to mentors. So whenever you are giving your test, and once you have received your evaluated copies back, I would suggest that always try to talk to mentors specifically about the challenges which you have faced, and also try to know get their inputs how you can improve your overall things. So starting from the test 1, I would say no, get in this habit of that you are at least talking to the mentors once you have received your test papers, once you have received your test paper, and trust me, you will get some of the best advice for this preparation from our mentors. So they will try to help you in most possible every possible manner, so that whatever academic doubts you are having with regard to, let us say, mains examination strategy and all, know how to cover the syllabus, that will be answered by our mentors. So in the initial phases, or I would say make it as a practice that you are talking to the mentors after you are getting your evaluated copies back, after you are getting your evaluated copies back. All right. So fifth and last advice would be, be consistent. As I have already said that the people who are looking for the mains examination of 2023, they will be sitting or giving the mains examination somewhere around September 2023. So it is a very, very long journey of at least more than 1.5 years from right now. So if you are not very consistent with what you are doing, so it will be very difficult for you to cover the syllabus, it will be very difficult for you to understand things, and you may not be fully prepared before you are writing the mains examination. So here if you talk about consistency, that you have written first test on time, you are preparing for the second test, you have got the evaluated copies back, you saw the feedbacks of the evaluators, you noted it down, then you have talked to the mentors, whatever queries you are having, you talk to them and try to get their inputs, and you are repeating the same thing, from test to test, from test 1 to 2 to 3 to overall test. And trust me, if you are able to do it on a consistent basis, then you will definitely see improving yourself over test on test basis. And that is what is very much you should keep in mind, that you should go for incremental improvement rather than not improving at all. So you should try to whatever marks you have got in test 1, try to increase it or try to improve it in the next test. Whatever mistakes you have committed, whatever feedbacks you have got, you are implementing from test 1 to 2 to 3, 4. So that is what we are trying to say, that try to be consistent in doing the things of related to MGP. If you are able to do it, if you are able to write all the tests, you have done it in a better manner, then you will find MGP or UPSC mains examination a little easier for you. That is what we can guarantee for you. If you have done the things in a right manner, so it will you will expect, or you can expect that you are going to get good marks in the mains examination, and ultimately I would like to see most of you in the top ranks and all. So that would be the case. All right, so this is all about this thing, what practices you need to do, what mistakes you need to avoid, and the only thing which I would like to tell you in the end would be that take this program very seriously if you are preparing for CSE 2023, because it will help you or boost your mains preparation, because we have done it consistently on year basis. If you talk to most of the toppers, they have been a part of the MGP. So again, I would say that if you are doing it on a consistent basis, there is no way that you are not getting a good rank. All right, so it all requires a very hard work. It all requires a very dedication. Also, it requires a right strategy and good mentorship support, so that one is able to sail into the mains examination and ultimately is getting in the top ranks in the UPSC CSC. All right. So that would be all about this orientation session. I hope you have got a fair bit of idea about our MGP program and what it is. And I wish you all the best for your future. I wish you all the best for your UPSC journey, your UPSC preparation. And I expect that you are taking help of this program to, propel your journey or you to get into the top ranks of the UPSC CSC. All right. So thank you all. Thank you for your time, listening me patiently. All the best and best of luck. Thank you.